You just walked out on him? Pippa's disbelief is easy to detect even over the phone, although her doubt surprises me. She's the first to say I'm a loser magnet, and sadly, this guy fits the bill. If he's a deadbeat, I'm interested. Or I used to be. Now I'm not so sure. I have numerous stories just like the one I'm sharing with her from tonight. Yep. Wedging the phone between my shoulder and ear, I rummage through my bag on the hunt for my house keys. First, he's late, and then when he finally arrives, he isn't even seated before he asks me to spot him a 20 for cigarettes. He did not. He did. And that's when he walked out? My best friend's voice climbs a notch with excitement, and I smile, wishing she were here. My dating disasters thrill her to no end, even if she thinks I've got bad taste in men. What I'd give to see her bright smile right now, even at my expense. Pippa at my side would make the bust of tonight worth it. No, I told him to buy his own cigarettes. I wasn't giving him a dime. And then you walked out? I chuckle at her eagerness. Nope, I finished the wine I'd ordered while waiting for him to show up. Did I mention that he was 35 minutes late? Shit, this guy, did he even try to make it up to you? He apologized. I wrestle with the door, exasperated at the thought of his sorry and the task at hand. He even put some effort into it by taking my hand, stroking it while flashing a smile. Pip, you should have seen him. I'm sure he thinks it melts panties. And you know what? You walked out? Nuh-uh. While he was smiling and flirting, it hit me. Something told me that if I hooked up with this guy, he wouldn't be worth it. I'd end up doing all the work. She belts out a laugh. Oh my God, I love you. And let me guess, then you walked out? Yes! I shake a fist in the air, but I'm not sure if it's in victory for avoiding further torture from my date, or because my stupid front door won't open. I left him with the bill for my wine. Bastard. Good for you. Where on earth did you meet him? You don't want to know. My forehead lightly bumps the door and I close my eyes. He was the first guy since Terry. I'm thinking of becoming a nun.
Tilting my head back, I belt out a laugh at what I'm sure the pretty lady figures is and intends to be offensive. Am I crazy? I just might be, I say with a soft chuckle, and her pleasing facial features harden. She isn't amused. Great. So you're asking me to get in bed? She raises a finger and continues. Figuratively, with a crazy person? I'm not so sure about this. Dipping my chin to my chest to hide how entertaining I find her, my eyes fall on her sexy peep-toe heels. Wholly invested, my gaze rakes her 5'6" frame, maybe another inch or two at the heels, and her hip-hugging outfit does nothing to hide legs a mile long. The sultry dip of her slender waist or the swell of her fine chest. I track the sweeping neckline of her dress, where I'm greeted with smooth golden skin and the long, sensuous curve of her neck. I linger on her plump lips for a few beats before the heat of her stare forces eye contact. What do I have to do to convince you? I'm deliberately flirty. It isn't clear why propositioning Paige popped into my head, and it isn't a done deal. It still could backfire. She could run straight to her do-good brother, and he'd chew me out and I'd be compelled to do the minimum. Then, one of my overpriced lawyers would send me an exorbitant bill for the dime a dozen cease and desist letter, and we'd all go home no more satisfied than we are today. I'm not sure you can. She cocks a hip and smirks. And there it is again, the glint in her eyes, the very one that grabbed my attention when I first walked into my office. In my line of work, I'm quick to gauge a person's character, and I'm more often than not right about my assessment. Paige's spark was enough to get me thinking about a different approach to my trust fund problem. I'd tried and failed with the fake relationship angle by getting into bed, both metaphorically and literally, with someone I knew. Maybe the best approach to this kind of arrangement is to have no existing relationship with the other party.